Some of the most meaningful opportunities and positions and roles that I've taken on in both my institution as well as in different societies, I didn't get the first time I applied for them. So I think that persistence is something that I've had to learn.
How did you overcome them?
So being able to overcome that disappointment and saying, oh, they didn't pick me, I wasn't good enough, and say, well, maybe it just wasn't the right time for me, or maybe there was just another person that was just, that was the right time for them and my time will come. And so reapplying again or resubmitting your application. Because as I said, trying to strive for perfectionism, thinking that, every criticism means, oh, they didn't like me, they didn't want me, I'll never be able to do this. Getting over that mindset and saying, well, don't take it personally. Try again. And if it works out for you, then it'll be great.
I'm sure you probably go above and beyond, deliver the results. That's why people keep putting their trust in you. How did you navigate opportunities both within and outside your institution to make a difference in your career?
Well, I've been trying to be very realistic with what I was able to achieve at different types of my life. I had 2 young children. My husband had a very demanding career. And so I try to shape and try those opportunities that didn't take me away from my home as much. And then slowly, as my interest evolved more and towards clinical operations, some more administrative opportunities, as well as my kids getting older, now that I'm able to branch out a little bit. But I think what's really important is when you approach these opportunities is that oftentimes, even if you have to say no at that time, it doesn't mean it's a forever no. If it's something that you really are interested in and might be a good fit for you later on in life, just keep an open mind and let people know that you're still interested in that perhaps in the future. Then when you say no to those things that aren't going to serve you at that time, you're more able to say yes to the opportunities that might be a better fit to you at that moment, and then evolve from there.
Yeah, I love that. So you navigated both clinical operations and academia very successfully. What's the best financial advice you received for your own career and also for running the department's operations?
So as far as running the department's operations, it's a collaborative effort with my administrative lead, who's been phenomenal. And having a chair that advocates for you on behalf of the department is also critical. Personally, I think that one of the best things is to remember to value your own time, right? And so every decision to do something or to not do something, it comes at a cost. And again, these are choices that are fluid throughout our careers. Ideally, you'll be able to put more efforts in one bucket versus the other. So just re-examining where you are financially, learning to live below your means ideally, so you can save up for the future opportunities and have the financial freedom to make choices, not to be tied down is fantastic. And I think we're very lucky to be doing what we do.
Yeah, I think making choices is actually very difficult. What's your guiding principle when you make those rewarding yet very challenged choices?
It's become easier over time because I'm able to listen to myself a little bit more so than listening to what the noise outside seems to be telling us to do. That's just how our careers evolve, how our lifespans evolve. And so just keeping your head down and kind of moving forward, I think is really important, and being happy with your choices, right? If you make the wrong choice, it's fine. Don't beat yourself about it. Move on. Make a different choice next time.
Yeah, it's actually really hard to be honest to yourself sometimes. We have growing up trying to meet the expectations of what the society expects of us, what the family expects of us. I'm glad you are teaching people to be honest to themselves. So we really appreciate your support of this initiative. What are the most important skills you wish you had learned earlier, or you wish our member can learn through this initiative?
I think being honest with yourself is actually one of the most critical things to try to learn. As a physician, you certainly have a very strong obligation to your patients. We all came into this career because we wanted to help people. You want to make sure that you continue to do the things that bring you joy in your career. When it comes down to it, every hour that you spend working, you're not spending doing other things in your life. I think that making those choices early on and knowing that your priorities may shift over time, I think is really important. And try to be conscious about those choices. Don't just do it because you feel like you have to do it. There are things that you have to do, but there's other things that you think you have to do, but you don't actually have to.
I think that's actually so well said. Before I let you go, if you could go back in time, what's one piece of advice or guiding principle you'd like to give to your younger self?
I think I would tell my younger self that, it's okay to not be cool, right? It's okay to be enthusiastic about things, to be passionate about things, and perhaps those things that may not be the same as, your next door neighbors or your siblings or your best friends. And so, embrace the joy that you have and go with it.
Yeah, that's how I felt too. Let's say if we keep everything authentic and just try to connect, see where we can get.
Yep.
So really appreciate that.